So I had to get rid of the clutter. So this is the DS in size. I said it's a pretty good size. I have decent sized hands, so I really like this. But my only complaint with this is that there's no feet on the DS. I mean, there's these little dots. I don't know if you, there you go. You see how little they are? But this is gonna take a mean beating if you don't put some rubber feet on it. And you could get them anywhere actually. You could get them online for really cheap and just put them on all four quadrants and kind of save yourself the heartache of seeing your beloved 3DS taking a beating. One thing I really do like is with the old DS, I would show it to you, but somebody stole it. The old DS design was kind of sloppy and not really well put together, but this is just sleek. I mean, nothing is protruding. You stick it in your pocket, you know, straight walls, you know, no weird design. It's back to the simple design, and your stylus comes out. It's a higher quality stylus, and it scopes. So you know, if you like to, you want to write or just mess around on it, that's awesome. And it goes in, I mean, I barely found it. So you got your AV in, your audio jack, you got your wireless switch, you got your volume switch, your SD card, and got your joypad, your D-pad, your BA, YX numbers, buttons, I'm sorry, power button, and then you got this. I don't like this strip right here just because with wear and tear you'll start getting holes in it, and it'll look very, very ugly. That's the only thing I see ugly on this system. But you got your top, it's black, you got a camera up there so you can kind of chat and Skype with this. So it has multiple uses. As far as size goes, I'll compare it to a couple of handhelds I have. Game Boy Pocket. It's just a little bigger than the Game Boy Pocket. Game Boy Advanced. They're almost about the same size. My personal favorite, I'll just move this over here so you can kind of see. My personal favorite, the Game Boy SP. I just feel like it was a perfect design. Yes, it's pink. I like it. And what game do we have in here? Donkey Kong Country. Oh. Sorry, that's the ADD, but the SP is there, and then we'll move that over here. And of course the Superboy, the infamous Superboy. And so you could see, compared to its older brothers or older cousins, it's not that much bigger, and you see it's a lot better design. Game Boy Pocket, Game Boy SP, nothing can beat the SP. So, but the Superboy, so it's a really good size. I like it. So let's turn this puppy on. Alright, so I got the plastic off. Now let's play the game, and I'll go through this. I'll do a separate review for Super Street Fighter also. Alright, so you got your DS, and it pops right in at the top, and you can't go wrong with it because that little lip would hit if you put it the wrong way. So just pop it in there, the game will read it. So just take me home. Alright, so takes you to the main menu. You got a couple of options. Of course, you got, that's awesome. You got your camera, you got some music, you got your Me Maker, you got Street Pass, Me Plaza. The people who bought the 3DS before the price drop, they got a Senator Pass. So we got Street, they got Senator. And that includes 10 Game Boy Advance games and 10, I think, regular Game Boy games. So they got a pretty good deal on that too. You got your arcade games basically. You got Face Raiders. I'm not sure what that is. An activity log. Your download play, and then of course your systems and settings. So right now, for review's sake, we're gonna see how Super Street Fighter 4 looks. So I just hit it. It says close the suspended software and launch this one. I want to hit yes. So closing the software, and then it takes you to your video game. So what language do I speak? English. So right now I'm going to play it in 2D version just because even if I played it in 3 you wouldn't be able to see it, but I mean, this system has a pretty good sound in it. It keeps saying it's SD card. Holy shit, I didn't know that. It brings an SD card. So I didn't know it had it. I thought I was gonna have to pop in one, but hey, that's awesome. So it's awesome. So I'm gonna pop that back in there. Please note and put nicknames may be made personal, whatever. Alright, so it wants my nickname again with a very small keyboard. So of course I'm gonna do my childhood nickname, Junie, and Jesus Christ. Alright, so you're at the main menu, so let's just do some arcade. And I'm playing with the viewfinder, so let's just do Alright, so you got all your characters there, and you can turn up the volume with that. So the volume is decent. It's not as loud as I thought it was going to be, but so I picked Goken, a very underrated character.
Is completely dedicated to his journey of self-improvement.
So you got your intro.
The fight card is filled in. Which of these warriors? You shall make an interesting opponent.
His Bunkai is badass.
Yeah. Let's get started. Fight.
So please excuse me if I lose. I'm playing through the viewfinder. So as you can see, it's very clear. You got your fight going on up here. You got your dialogue, stats, anything that can't be fitted up here is getting down here. So it's awesome. They really made good use of both screens, even though that's just blank. So it's still good because you'll see what they're saying up here. If you miss it, the dialogue's down there.